Hi everyone, Sarah here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my fourth video and will be a review of a gas stove. I've had this gas stove now for 3 years, still works absolutely fine. Only really use it for breakfast, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of does what I need it to do, and potentially looking to replace it next year, although it's working absolutely fine. Considering getting a 2-burner. So I'll show you what I've got. Okay, so this is my gas stove. As you can see, it's in a carry box. My box has obviously seen better days because it is 3 years old. So yeah, you just basically undo these. You have to excuse me while I'm obviously got my phone in one hand, so I've got to do it with one hand. And here is my stove. So just take this out. This is the top of the stove. That just comes out. If you try and put your stove in with this that way up, your box won't close. So that's why it's best to have it upside down. There's a little groove in there, and that just slots in like that. And that's basically it. So within this section is the gas cartridge. Let's take that out. So it uses these cartridges. I buy them from Go Outdoors. They're obviously high gear. I would assume that the stove is high gear as well, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know. These come in packs of 4. Normally has a red lid on there. Obviously, I was using this when I last went camping, so that's why it's still in there. Probably shouldn't leave it in there, but I have done. So yeah, this basically just slots right in there. You'll see there's a little groove just there. And that just slots in. So to secure that in its place, you literally just pull this button down, and it takes your canister and firms it right in there, and then you just literally just close that just there. I obviously use, like I said, I've been using this for 3 years, not got any issues with it. Only really use it for breakfast. I generally just cook with a frying pan, bacon and eggs. This is obviously how you turn the stove on, and it has, you know, sort of some controls here where you can have, you know, maximum and minimum. I don't find this overly great. You know, when I've got it on indoors, like I'll show you now, you can see a slight difference when it's on the higher compared to the lower. But you know, when you're sort of out and about camping, to be fair, the difference isn't that mega, so I don't really think it makes much difference. But yeah, so you literally just turn this round, hear it click, and on comes your stove. You might be able to see, as I turn it down, the flame does go slightly lower, but I think it's so minimal, it really doesn't make much of a difference when you're actually cooking. And so I only have it for bacon and eggs, and I generally just whack it all in the same pan, so it doesn't really bother me either way. I suppose it depends sort of how fussy you are, but yeah, that's basically it. It's actually really simple to use. I was a little worried about using gas when we first started camping, but works a dream really for what I need it for. So I'll just turn that off. So yeah, so that's the burner that I use. Like I said, don't have any problems with it. Works fine. I generally just cook bacon and eggs in there. We just have them in wraps for breakfast, kind of like a breakfast burrito. And that's fine for us. And like I said, I was a little bit worried about using gas when we first started going camping, but it's so easy to use, and to be fair, I think I've just got used to it now. So I've got no problems using another gas burner going forward. Potentially, yeah, may look at a 2-burner. Do a fry up in the morning. I know you can get ones with a toaster. I've not really read any great reviews on those, and I know friends and family that have used them. The toaster bits aren't overly great, but if anyone does know of a burner that, you know, they have and works really well, and you know, and it has a toaster bit and that does actually work fine, then please get in touch. So yeah, that's my little review on our gas stove. Thanks very much for listening. Take care. Bye.